Hi there, son of Aries. This is Kim with your reading. Just waking up here, having my coffee, and I'm remembering your last reading because something really cool came through. A message I haven't really heard out there, especially in my readings, like if a certain message comes through. And it was, if you missed it, the message was you're in stay, not delay. So that was the last energy point that we were at. We're going to do a Celtic cross and we're going to get deep into it and try to figure out what's going on now, right? Energy changes all the time, and it can be particularly frustrating to have spirit say, hey, just stay there a second, just have some more patience. I know. So let's get some Palo Santo lit. Let's get this reading going. And a quick announcement, if you would like a reading before the prices go up, they're not going up by much, let me just say that, but they will be going up slightly tomorrow. So today would be the day that you could put in your reading request if you want one. If not, no problem. You can contribute to this channel by hitting the like button, subscribing if you haven't already subscribed, and just being a friend in the comments. That's a really nice thing to do. So let's get into this. intensive read for the sign of Aries. Get some messages for the sign of Aries. Let them know what's going on. You have to stick with me with these readings, because this first layout of cards is just the structure. We tend to get it's so weird with the messages. They build upon themselves, and they usually get a lot better by the end. I don't know why it is like that. It's like Spirit wants to get the hard stuff out of the way in the beginning. I'm like, I don't know if that's the best way, but whatever. I'm gonna go with you on that. So just a warning. That's just how they've been here lately. I don't know why. All right. Aries, what's the issue? What would the issue be for Aries right now? Whoa. Kim Cran's Wild Unknown deck we're using. Wow, that's kind of odd. I have shuffled all of these decks here that I'm going to use before your reading, and Leo got the exact same card in the exact same position for the issue, which is the Seven of Cups in the reverse. It's odd. It's odd. I could understand just the Seven of Cups coming out, but having it in the reverse, something going on with you fire signs that you're very in sync or lined up here with your star family, your star signs. Okay, I'll say the same thing I said with them, is that you're seeing something clearly now. What is the challenge to seeing something clearly? Oh, okay. Well, they had this card too. I won't keep saying that they have, because that's the only other sign I've done so far. But Five of Cups in the reverse is letting go of the past. And, okay, it's when you ease up on yourself. You say, look, I've had some disappointments. I've had loss. I've had this and I've had that. Things might be heavy, but it's time to release that heaviness. It's time to see clearly, because these emotions are just too much. That's what I get. Because these emotions are just too much right now. In your reading right now, I'm feeling like I'm writing in a diary. I don't know, or a journal or something. I'm feeling like I'm like, this is too much. I've got to, okay, that might help. That might help a lot for you. Yeah. I used to write a lot of poetry when I was a teenager. A lot. I mean, I did it throughout. I still write poetry. But you could really read into my hormones back then, because it was all, but it helped to put, I'm feeling as gloomy as this it was this shitty day, you know. Like I just, it helped to put it on the paper so that I got it out there. It's just, it was released. It was a way of release. Okay, so yeah, there might be something that you need to do. There's some type of emotion here that we might still be holding on to things that we're almost over, but we're still holding on to it. So I have the Four of Cups now. It's in the upright, and it's that's what it's giving me the feel of like holding on to something, holding on to an emotion, holding on to something. Like I say, you have to stay till the end, because I promise you that it will get better. All of this will get better. I know it will. The energy has just been like that here lately. Past energy, please, for Aries. The Daughter of Cups. And here's that hope that you felt. Here's that hope. Here's to the glass being half full. To the new start of something. That's what this is representing to me in this reading. So you had like a little twinkle of hope here in the past with this Page of Cups. It's the start. Okay, so goal or destiny spot. Magician in the reverse. Magician in the reverse. This might be about another person. We'll clarify, don't worry. We'll clarify. What is the future energy looking like? Justice. Good. And let me get these laid out. What are we feeling? The Chariot in reverse. Oh, we're just dealing... We're dealing with patience. We're dealing with divine timing. And so in the meantime, it can be rather unmotivating because of this. I'm still having this stay, not delay energy. And I'm feeling, though, like even though there's a tinge of, you might be feeling slightly unmotivated during this time, that I'm just hearing, like, don't let go of your dreams. Don't let go of your dreams. Don't let go of some kind of thinking that actually I could see in your Seven of Cups. Like, you know that the Aerosmith song, Dream On, Dream On, Dream On, Dream until your dreams come true. That's what they're saying. They're saying, like, keep dreaming. In a good way, keep manifesting. Okay, so a pause. We're at a pause. I'll get into this, and like I said, stay with me. What's in the environment? Okay, the Knight of Wands is in the environment. So this is the it's like you're getting all of this energy, this surge of wanting to do something, and then, hang on, wait a second. Because this is you really wanting to move towards something, or even somebody really wanting to move towards you. We'll find out what's the hope or fear. The new thing that you don't see with the Sun in the reverse, the new path that you don't see. You're hoping for it, fearing it at the same time. Hesitating. What's the outcome here looking like for Aries with this energy check? That you deal with some type of separation anxiety from the things that do not belong with you anymore. You deal with that. Claire, Claire abilities coming online a little bit more as you connect more to your body here. Daughter of Swords, Page of Swords, and news coming in. So I'm definitely gonna have to clarify. So this is a body-mind connection that is developing more at this time. It might be the reason for why everything feels, I'm getting like the word discombobulated. I can't even say it. Hang on. Five of Wands. Like, I'm imagining somebody that if you have like an ADD issue, or maybe you've not been diagnosed, but you feel like, definitely I've got some attention issues, like it getting worse in this time because of feeling a lot of energy of wanting to do something, really wanting to move forward in a certain direction, but at the same time, bits and pockets of unmotivation energy, unmotivated. But they're saying that okay, it's how you're interpreting that energy as it's coming in. It's not that you're not motivated. It's that something's actually happening with your body mind. Something's actually getting reconfigured for you. And this energy can feel scattered. It can feel scattered. So we are definitely going to clarify. Justice. The black and the white cat. Justice. These cats are just really staring at me. Sorry, I'm like mesmerized in these cat eyes here. Tell me about the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more about that. The Page of Wands. I told you it gets better. Like, all these readings have been like this, where there's some kind of like, there's this underlying energy. It's part of the message. There's an underlying energy that we have to sit with, and it's rather uncomfortable. We have to sit, I feel like we almost have to sit with it until we really understand it more. Okay, so Page of Wands is good news. It's a good news card, and it's something coming in. It's very similar to the Ace of Wands, so it is something that's going to get better, that's going to bring playfulness into your life. Playfulness, fun, playfulness. I heard why so serious? I heard why so serious, but it's like spirit jokingly nudging you. This is going to happen in the not so distant future. So this is like, to me, this, when it comes out, distant horizons in the reverse and adjudication in the reverse, I feel like a judgment call has already been made by spirit here. As far as the timing of something really good that is coming into your life. It's your ships coming in, but the timing says it's going to happen sooner rather than later. It's the feeling right now, though. When is this going to happen? When is something going to happen? So a judgment call has already been made. It's already been made that you are getting your ships, that something is coming in for you. It is no longer in the distant horizons. It's actually it's coming sooner timeline-wise than you think. Tell me about the Four of Cups, please. The Ace of Swords. Your truth, your clarity. What are you holding on to? What are you over? What are you over? Ace of Pentacle on the bottom. Woo. Okay, so the Ace of Swords, and because you have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, is telling me that your mental clarity is like on point right now. It's where it needs to be. You're clearing out a lot of heavy emotions. You're clearing it out. The challenge is the rest of that. It's also, the challenge is not being so hard on yourself. So the heart space is ready for a new experience. There's some emotions we've been holding on to, but you already know. Like, you're getting an understanding of whatever it is that you've been holding on to. Like, they're showing me like a motor. They're showing me like a motor, and your heavy emotions, your disappointments, setbacks, failures in the past, mourning, loss, any type of thing like that as being gunk around this motor, and that it sounds even rough when you try to run it, or it might not run at all. And then you're clearing that stuff off. You're cleaning it up. And then after that, you have to put new oil on everything. And then it runs good. It runs smooth, and it's not going to make any knocking noises, clicking noises. You know, those noises where we're like, that doesn't sound too good. That's the image that I'm getting about this, about what's going on. And this Ace of Swords is giving you that oil. It's giving you that new oil that you need. So, and this process takes time. You can't hurry something like that. You don't want something to run half-fast. Okay, so the Chariot in the reverse. The 7. Wow, guys, your mental clarity. Woo! 7 of Cups in reverse again on the bottom, and the 7 of Swords in reverse. Your mental clarity is so on point right now. This is a time where you're thinking of some type of exit strategy. You're thinking of some type of strategy where you're like, you know what? I'm not deceived by whatever these energies were around that were trying to cause deception, cloudiness, confusion. You're not deceived anymore by them. Yes, you may be feeling a little of this unfocused or chaotic energy, and I feel like that's more to do with the transmutation or alchemizing of your situation. But with this, it's just you have such wise discernment. And remember, wise discernment is a gift from God. Not everybody is really, you know, clued in as to everything that's going on around them. You see, your spiritual eyes are wide open. So there's some type of plan that we're working on here. There's a plan. I just think that's beautiful. I'm going to put that down here because those two go together. And then here's a victory underneath it. A victory, 6 of Wands. Whew. Okay, so it could quite possibly be that, like, you see, if your life is this motor and you see the stuff that needs to be cleaned up in it. You may even see the steps, actually. It's just about working on that strategy right now to get it to run. And so we're feeling this Son of Wands right in the environment, or this Knight of Wands energy. Tell me more about it. Yeah, it's the energy of, like, I don't want to wait anymore. Because the Hangman is in the reverse. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm tired of waiting. Okay, I think that's why they're coming through with the message with the distant horizons in the reverse, is to not just give you hope, but to let you know this is what you should expect. Okay, not to wait anymore. Tell me, not sacrificing anything in life anymore, going for your passions. Main female is popping out. Main female. And mature man. And then unexpected income. Okay. Main female, mature man, unexpected income. Let me see. Whoa. Somebody took something from you. The Theft card, the High Honors card, and the Man in reverse. Well, this just opened up a can of worms, didn't it? Because it feels like a situation here with this man. He's in the reverse. These are different people. What's the theft about? What is the theft about? Going to sudden wealth and coming out of poverty. The theft is about deception of lack, or being in a state of lack, of not having enough. You're coming out of that. There's an energy tied to that. Okay, it is in the environment. It's in your environment. They are the Magician in the reverse. There's an energy here that's holding on. I don't think this is you. Although I think their energy is holding on to your energy. That just by being around them, like you're coming out of lack. This other energy is holding on to the lack. So they're holding on to old beliefs and sayings about money. In a very broad sense, you could say that every time you have a dream, if your dream is squashed by this energy, like just the thought of it, then there's something about them trying to take from your energy and being very, like they're not motivating you. And there is deception with this person. For some of you all, it is a person who is actually taking from you in the physical. But remember, everything's energetic first anyway. Somebody sees that you're going to go from needing and from a lack state to your transition to sudden wealth. And I feel like someone wants to go with you too, and Spirit is saying no. That's what I feel like, because this whole outcome here with the Eight of Cups in the reverse gives me new meaning when I see this, because it feels like a person who's wanting to keep coming back, but they're involved in something with overconsumption, partying too much, messing with, like, they're always in a state of lack because they always go through things in a certain way. They don't, it's like their respect for material or things. They're wearing some, this person in your energy is wearing some sort of mask, okay? They're going to act like they are high honor and like they know what they're talking about. And they're going to act like they've got everything figured out, but they don't. And they keep wanting to come back to you, or they're wanting you to come back to them to indulge in something. And this is you using your brain here when it comes to this outcome of your strategy is to see through this energy of deception. That is supposed to be your strategy. You have somebody really on your side. I don't know if it's the main man, the main female, or the mature man. You could be either one of these, but one of these is an outside energy that your energy is intermingling in. Somehow, some way. They're kind, they're caring, they're benevolent. They actually are tied to high honor. This other man is not. This is what I'm getting. I thought that was a different energy. So, massive manipulation to keep you in something, That might be why we're having to let go of these emotions, anything that's tied to it, especially if it's like a trauma bond, you know, where some reason this person feels like that you owe them. This is what I'm picking up on too. They'll cause conflict and strife, but they feel like, I don't know if there's something that they did for you where they feel, I don't know, I feel like this person feels like you owe them. I don't think you do. Tell me about the Magician in reverse. Your Chariot. So it's the Chariot. So it's the Chariot, and then you have the Victory card here. So you're going towards a victory and some type of recognition. The Chariot means that you are going to overcome these, very, very, they're strong energies, but they're on the vibration that you're not wanting. You're going to overcome them. You will end up going towards your sudden wealth. You will get the right partnership too, and contract coming your way. This is something that has to be wrapped up. It's like a lesson learned here, and there's a big closing to this chapter where you have nothing in common with these people or this situation anymore. So justice is your truth coming in, the new partnerships, new relationships. I have the Queen of Pentacles. So something about, definitely about your money getting better, you staying grounded, but it's also this energy of I can do it on my own if I need to. I don't really need a king. Like, I can do it all on my own. And she can. And she can do it all on her own. The house and the message of concern. So there may be, this urgency might be about an urgent feeling to live somewhere else, to be around different people, different influence, and even if it's just yourself. Like the Queen of Pentacles is all about practicality, groundedness, and doing everything really herself, even the domestic duties and business and all of that. She's expert at receiving. And so here's the change. This is the change that's coming in for you. Change. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. And it's tied to the it's tied to this. This is the news or energy that you received in the past that gave you a spark of hope, that let you know, I don't know what it was, but it's like somebody gave you a hint that something better was to come. It could have been God himself, like it could have been source, whatever you call the energy that you want to call it, the divine creator that gave you that feeling in your heart that there was a spark and something coming that is better, the start of something better. And things do pick up. Eight of Wands, expect that you'll start to get some type of communication. There's something about the wealth increasing first as you embark or get ready to embark on this new path that's coming through. 8. So I feel like that's going to happen almost first. And then you start to go, this new thing. Page of Cups can represent the beginning of a love situation, a relationship. It can represent a new career for you, a new path, a start to something, a glow up, a makeover, a secret crush and admirer, but whatever it is, it could even be Cupid's arrow here. It's going to ignite you with passion. And so that passion could be directed towards work or towards romance. Tell me about this outcome. Yeah, okay. So, look, they're being really, really honest here about this. The solution for you from this reading, if you can get anything from it, is not to worry so much about the things that we can't change right now, but to focus on your own health and your own love, and know that if there's this energy that's wanting to come back into your energy, that they are an emotionally manipulative, unstable, really only caring if their cup is full first person. And so you need to watch out for that. You need to use your mind, Daughter of Swords. You need to tap into your, how do you feel around this person? What is your intuition trying to tell you? And then maybe have a difficult talk of, no, you can't come with me on this Ace of Wands, this new path, or this new path just isn't even made for them. And look, that is your solution. And you'll be going to your 10 of Pentacles. What did I tell you? These readings progressively get better. I don't know what it's like. We work through the energy and then we figure it out. You know, that's the solution. Don't worry right now about things that we can't change. Don't worry. Focus on solutions. Focus on your thoughts, being as positive as can be. And know that the promise that was placed in your heart here in the past, that something good was starting for you, is the truth. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups upright and the 10 of Pentacles. You're going towards something that is like a new love, new opportunity, but it's also like a new connection here. There's a lot of wealth, prosperity, business is doing good, family's doing good. These are good connections. This is about the change that's coming. So this looks extremely positive. I don't feel like look, confirmation from the cat. I don't feel like I really have to add anything to this, but I will pull some 108 Oracle. I got this off of Etsy. We'll pull some of these for you too, and then wrap up this reading. Yeah, look, the baggage and communication. Ready to go? Next phase, ready to go? Person of air is coming through. So this is, look, We talked about your mind being extra sharp right now. So I think you're the great mentalist. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but we have all of the signs here in this reading, so I don't see any that are really popping out to me too awful much. There's Cancer that's coming through with the Chariot here twice, but this could mean that you mentally are getting a flood of emotions and having to deal with them. The great mentalist, this could also be a lawyer, a professional, or somebody that comes into your life that really helps you, steers you in the right direction, kind of tells you maybe matter of fact how it is. So you need to be certain, with this uncertain card coming out the way it is, that there is going to be a problem in your life that will be resolved. And it feels like for a long time you were in a labyrinth of something being lost, delayed, complex. It feels like it was very complicated, almost like a catch-22 here, but this is part of a spiritual quest. They're saying to expect a certainty of something getting much better with that, with those coming out that way. All right. Person of fire. Also have person of fire. Oh, this could be you guys. The trend-setting leader here, confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. And then you get the cat. You're right, really independent. I get what I want when I want it. That's the attitude here. Disengaged from any kind of pettiness, arguing, or low vibration things. You are. Yeah, look, I don't know who this energy was that you were dealing with or are you currently dealing with, but I had the Pillory card. So there were a cause for you to have to experience some things like openly dishonoring you, abusive. They were not good energies. Mocked you. Could have mocked you when you were down, and you know what I mean? So and then held it again. Well, I was there for you when you were down, but there's something very exploitive about that energy and abusive. Fortress, fortitude, staying power, stubborn, sealed off. They're really telling you to embrace the aloof energy there, at least for a while, right? When it's necessary. The microphone, something that you're going to end up really expressing. The microphone, news, trending, broadcast, expression, strong opinion, make known, public speaking, speak the truth, communicate, social media, being heard, speaking up. Cake, celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends and family, wedding, birthday, awards ceremony, commemorate. Happening now, the situation or event in question is occurring right now. And then inventor, innovation, imagination, mastermind, technology, and groundbreaking developments. Okay, we'll close out with an angel number message for you too. Eight, really? Oh my gosh, and an 8 on the bottom. Hello. Yes. Okay. So 888, as you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life, creating a place for abundance. I am abundant. 888, maybe tied to that microphone card, as that is an 8 too. You have so many 8s popping out to me right now that I'm just looking at them. And then 8, your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient and capable of achieving your ambitions. 8 representing the ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. So remember that. Sending you light and love. Bye-bye.